The world's greatest comic magazine, The Fantastic Four. At last, the Fantastic Four meet the Hulk. The Hulk is nearby. I can feel it. Another second and I'll destroy them all. A book-length epic. Need we say more? You are about to witness, in vivid detail, all the spellbinding events that will lead up to the explosive moment when the Fantastic Four will meet. The Incredible Hulk. As a well-dressed, sophisticated audience leaves the City Symphony Auditorium, none suspect the famous figure who is in their midst. Oh, Ben, wasn't Beethoven's Fifth the most beautiful symphony you've ever heard? If you say so, kid. Personally, I get my kicks from low-down New Orleans jazz. Script: Stan Lee. Art: Jack Kirby. Inking: Dick Ayers. Lettering: Art Simek. Look, my dear, a company of infantrymen, here in New York. Hey! Look out who you're poking. Don't raise your voice to me, my good man. I was merely trying to see those troops and... monster. Oh, now you're insulting me also, huh? Ben, what are you doing? Here, you want to see the soldier boys? Take a good look. Did you see that character lift that guy up like he was a feather? And he put him down again gentle as a lamb. Hey, he's strong enough to be the one we're looking for. Surround him. Don't let him get away. Ben, what is it? What's happening? Stay back, Alicia. I'll handle it. Careful of the girl. It looks like she's blind. Holy Hannah! He tore that hydrant clean out of the street. Let's rush him. Are you guys all nuts? Brushing his attacker carelessly aside, the mighty thing hurls himself upon the powerful jet of water, causing it to spray in all directions with concentrated force, scattering the nearby troops. Maybe this'll cool you guys off. Quick! Nail him with that specially prepared bazooka. Point blank range. Now, while he's in the open. Okay, who else is looking for a fight? I don't know what's going on, but somebody better have a good explanation pretty darn quick. Holy cow. What's that? Good shot. A direct hit. Those special flexible steel bands ought to hold him. It got me all hogtied. Well, I ain't gonna stay this way. What do they think they're doing? Playing with kids? Alright, wise guys. The fun's over. Now it's my turn to start getting rough. He broke the steel bands. He's attacking. Steady. These gas shells will stop anything that lives. We did it. He's staggering. Oh, here comes the captain. Drop those weapons. Sergeant, recall your men. You've made a terrible mistake. Minutes later. Ben. Oh, Ben, my darling. Are you all right? Huh? Oh, sure. It takes more than a whiff of gas to put the thing out for the count. My apologies, sir. My men mistook you for the Hulk. There is a national alarm out for him. You trying to tell me you thought that brainless lump of lard was me? Of all the crummy... Ben, don't! He's trying to apologize. Please, Ben. Can you control him, ma'am? Better stay back, men. Till he cools off. As if being the thing ain't bad enough. Now those lamb brains are mistaking me for the Hulk. Bah! Come on, kid. I'll take you home. After leaving Alicia and reaching the lobby of the Baxter Building. Blast the luck. I must have dropped the electronic thingamajig that opens our special elevator door. Well, I ain't in the mood to go back and look for it. We've been needing a new door anyway. Without the special key, the elevator won't come down to the street floor. But that ain't gonna stop me. It's only about 35 floors to the top. And minutes later... Well, well. Here comes Loverboy. How was your date with Alicia, Romeo? Knock it off, Johnny. The thing doesn't look like he's in the mood to kid around. What's wrong, Ben? Care to tell us what happened? You're darn tootin' I'll tell you what happened. It's a lucky thing I didn't smash a few heads together. A short time later. And that's it. Can you imagine those lunkheads thinking I was the Hulk? Next they'll be mistaking me for Frankenstein. It's quite a coincidence, Ben. We just had a call concerning the Hulk. Yes, a General Thunderbolt Ross is coming to see us about him. Oh yeah? Well, I don't want to even hear that name mentioned again. Heck, how do we know there even is a Hulk? I never saw him, and neither did you. But General Ross claims he did. There's the buzzer. It must be the General now. I'll deactivate the entrance locks. Glad to meet you, my boy. I'm General Ross, and that's my aide, Captain Nelson. Where can we talk in private? I have no secrets from my 3 associates, General. We can talk freely right here. Ahem. Heard what happened before, Mr. Thing. I'd like to explain. You see, an alarm has gone out to catch the Hulk at all costs, and the one way to recognize him is by his superhuman strength. Superhuman strength? Phooey. I could probably make mincemeat of him. You may get your chance to prove those words. Here is a picture of the Hulk. Well, he sure ain't no beauty contest winner. What makes him number 1 on your hate parade all of a sudden? Our missile installations in the desert have been sabotaged, and he is the only one who could have done it. And where do we come in? I've come to enlist your help. I want you to find and destroy the Hulk. These are the most recent recorded moving pictures of the Hulk himself. They were taken by an automatic camera placed in the sighting device of a special cannon. Well, I guess we're looking at proof positive that he does exist. Part 2. Mission: Stop the Hulk. And this is the cannon. 3 seconds later, after the Hulk finished his savage onslaught, only the film cartridge remained intact. Hold it, sir. Sue? Where is she? Right here, Reed. Forgive me. The sight of that monster unnerved me so that I lost control of my visibility power. He was the most terrifying looking creature I've ever seen. Heck, seems to me I ought to be insulted. You've seen me, haven't you? What am I, a panty waste? If I ever get close enough to that oversized creep to grab him, I'll show you that you got nothing to worry about. After all, he may be a big, brainless, rampaging Hulk, but remember this, kiddies. There's only one thing. I've got news for you, Gruesome. You probably won't get close enough to grab him. Not with the Human Torch around, buddy boy. Flame on! No matter where he goes, or what he does, I'll encircle him with my flaming cylinder. And then I'll trap him in a fiery maze from which he'll never be able to escape. Glad to hear such enthusiasm, boys. But don't forget that Mr. Fantastic will be there too. And I'm not exactly without superpowers myself. In the unlikely event that the Hulk eludes the rest of you, there is one stunt I've been waiting to try. I would flatten my body against the ceiling of a specially prepared room and wait for him to enter. And when he does, that's all, folks. Looks as though I'll just be going along for the ride. I'm not sure how I can help. Miss Storm, a pretty young lady can always be of help, just by keeping the men's morale up. That's just the way we feel about Sue, General. Suddenly, "Look out below! I'm falling!" "Relax, relax. I got him." "Oh, Johnny, you forgot that you mustn't keep your flame on too long. Don't you think that the Human Torch might be a little too young for such a dangerous mission, Mr. Fantastic?" "Who? Him? Don't let his age fool you, sir. That flame of his is one of our most potent weapons, as well as his mechanical skill. In fact, I'll give you a little demonstration. You tell him, Big Daddy." "Johnny has just finished modifying our Fantasticar. Here, I'll give you a little demonstration." Very impressive looking. I still say they don't build them like they used to." A number of our fans throughout the country had written to us saying the Fantasticar looked too much like a flying bathtub, and Johnny agreed with them. "Tell me more about this thing. What's her top speed? Her cruising range?" "Top speed's a secret, General, but it's faster than you'd suspect. As for her cruising range, we've extended it to better than 3,000 miles, enough to take us clear across the USA. Stop yakking and show the brass how all 4 sections can disengage and fly separately. And remember, that was my idea." "As a matter of fact, why don't we use the Fantasticar now to fly to the missile area? We can take you with us, General." And so, a few hours later, those jet props under each small wing really hold the ship up smoothly. Uh-oh. Here's something you hadn't counted on. A rainstorm. We've prepared for that too, sir. At the flick of a button, the windshield rolls over and forms a transparent, waterproof, and bulletproof shield. I've got to tell Army Ordnance about this. Later, at a large missile base in the southwest, exact flying time withheld at request of Reed Richards. There's an example of the Hulk's work. Project 34, anti-grav missile, wrecked. But how can you be sure the Hulk did it? Look at that tangled steel. No one else has the strength to do that. Immediately upon landing, General Ross calls a high-level conference. "Gentlemen, this is Reed Richards, known as Mr. Fantastic, representing the Fantastic Four. I'm Dr. Bruce Banner, civilian scientific exec at this base. This is my assistant, Dr. Carl Court, and my young helper, Rick Jones. Hi. Every minute counts, General. How does the Fantastic Four propose to catch the Hulk?" "That's the kind of talk I like. Action talk. Let's plan our campaign." "But General, I still maintain that the Hulk is not our man. All our missile apparatus was destroyed from the inside out. I'm convinced a rampaging creature like the Hulk would have torn the devices from the outside in." "Banner, I've told you our mission is to catch the Hulk. We'll listen to your theories after he's put out of action. Now you and Mr. Fantastic start putting your heads together. It'll be a pleasure to work with you, Dr. Banner. I've long been an admirer of your atomic research. I'm highly flattered that the most brilliant scientific brain of our time should say that to me. Well, you gentlemen won't be needing me for a while. I'll get back to my work." "Hey, Shorty, how much longer are they gonna keep us cooling our heels out here?" "Oh, what are you?" "'Smatter? Ain't you never seen a thing before? I'm getting fed up with guys doing double takes every time they see me." "Look at him go. I think you scared the poor guy out of a year's growth thing. And he can't spare it. Hey, he dropped his wallet." "Relax, big fella. I'll get it for him. I've been wanting to try this flaming lasso trick since I dreamed it up." "Not bad, eh? And I didn't even singe the leather. I ain't in the mood for tricks. They can't keep me waiting out here any longer. Okay, soldier boys. Ready or not, here I come." "Thing, don't! It's a private meeting." "Easy with that chopper, Sarge. We're on your team." "Thing, what are you doing? Have you lost your senses?" "Of all the blankety blank, What's going on here? Attention, all of you. That's an order. Don't be alarmed, sir. I'll quiet them down. Let me handle this. Whee! About time we had a little action. We're the Fantastic Four, not the Fantastic One. I don't like being kept on the outside. Give me that gun before someone gets hurt. A voice from nowhere. This place is haunted. Part 3. Who is the Wrecker? Seconds later, after the excitement subsides. If you weren't civilians, I'd throw you all in the guardhouse. Easy, sir. They didn't mean any harm. They're here to help us, remember? He's dang tootin' right, soldier boy. If we take off, who will get that Hulk Joker for ya? So far, my loudmouth friend, you've done nothing but talk. Looks to me like you're afraid of the Hulk. Afraid of the Hulk, am I? I'll show you who's afraid of what. This is what I'll do to that oversized crumb bum when I get my hands on him. Oh no! The big ape ruined my bound set of telephone books. Of all the... Easy, General. We'll reimburse you for them. But you've got to watch what you say to the thing. A fine kettle of fish, this is. I've hired myself a bunch of blasted prima donnas. Mr. Fantastic, anything I can do to help you find the Wrecker, let me know. The Wrecker? That's our name for the saboteur. Strange. Dr. Banner and Rick seem so sure that the Hulk isn't the guilty one. Too bad we can't tell them why we're so sure the Hulk is innocent. Hey, Rick. Yes, Doc. Hey, Rick. I've got a wallet for you to return to someone. Watch what you're doing, Torch! Ha! Fooled you, huh? You thought you'd burn yourself, but I doused the flame in my hands. Boy, you're just a barrel of laughs, ain't ya? Don't blame you for being impressed, son. Look at him green with envy, trying not to admit he's overwhelmed by me. He wouldn't be so swell-headed if he knew I was the Hulk's partner. Later, unseen by the others, Rick Jones and Bruce Banner enter a secret underwater tunnel known only to themselves. Rick, it's going to be up to us to find the Wrecker. I can't convince the others that the Hulk is innocent. Gosh, Doc, if only you could take the Fantastic Four into your confidence. Then, at Dr. Banner's private lab. Here it is, Rick. A scale model of my greatest work, Project 34, which the Wrecker destroyed. What's it supposed to do, Doc? Placed in the center of a city, it would emit electromagnetic waves, blanketing the area, making any US city completely invulnerable to enemy missiles or rockets. Once I perfect it, it will be the perfect defense in a nuclear age. But the Wrecker, whoever he is trying to stop my work, and he has cleverly managed to make General Ross think the Hulk is behind the sabotage. By the way, the Torch gave me this wallet to return to Carl Court. I'll take it to him. I sure hope the Hulk doesn't appear while the Fantastic Four are here. They might be too much for even him to handle. Say, what's this card sticking out of Court's wallet? It looks like... It is. It's a membership card in a subversive communist front organization. That means Carl Court must be a Red. I've got to tell the Hulk. He'll know what to... You're not telling anyone, you little snoop. So you're in league with the Hulk, are you? Well, well. Now I'll be able to destroy him, as well as Banner's Project 34. You're the Wrecker. Part 4. The Hulk at last. Thing! Get out of there! That rocket sled isn't ready for testing yet. It has some bugs we haven't been able to iron out. Relax, Napoleon. We just ironed them out for you. Besides, I always wanted to ride on one of these kiddie cars. I noticed the sled here, General, and I saw what the problem was. I think we've got it licked for you. Anyway, we'll know in a moment. All conditions are go, Reed. Whenever Ben is ready. I checked all the rails and welded a few weak spots. Let her rip. Whoa! Holy cow! That rocket sled wasn't supposed to be operational for at least 2 weeks. That was before Mr. Fantastic got here. He straightened out those electronic circuits like they were nothing. Oh, the thing's got her up to 50 Gs. It's impossible. Nothing could stand that pressure and not be flattened like a pancake. You kidding? I could see him laughing and he seems to be whistling. But at that split second, 2 strange prongs reach out of the ground below and twist the sled's rail into a shapeless mass. Whee! Ain't had so much fun since my last roller coaster ride at Coney. Hey, up ahead. What's with those rails? Yo! Torch, quick! There's been an accident. Way ahead of you, partner. I'm off. Flame on! Oh, never flew so fast in my life. Much obliged, kid. But don't let go. It's a long way down. Thing, you're too heavy. Can't hold you. Gotta spiral down. Only chance to break our fall. Reed, help! I'm gonna drop him. I'm ready, Ben. Don't tighten up. Land as loose as you can. This is gonna hurt you more than me, pal. Seconds later. Okay, big fella. Everything's under control. But you men wrecked our rocket sled. You're batty. It was sabotage, bub. The thing saw it. Look, here comes Dr. Banner. He seems upset. I need your help. Rick Jones is gone. I'm afraid the wrecker got him. We were looking for you, too. Someone just sabotaged the rocket sled. What's all this wrecker jazz? It's the Hulk, and we know it. No one but the Hulk could have been strong enough to twist those rocket sled tracks. And when I get a hold of him... No, it isn't the Hulk. It's the wrecker. And if you don't give up the case, he'll harm Rick. Dr. Banner, I don't understand. How do you know? What proof do you have? None. You've just gotta believe me. How can I convince you? We can't give up a task just on your say-so. Wait. I know you have more to tell us. Why won't you speak? What are you hiding? It's no use. How can I expect them to believe me when I can't tell them the whole truth? You know something? I don't trust that guy. Me neither. I didn't dare show them this note I found near where Rick disappeared, but I just can't ignore it. To the Hulk, Rick Jones is my prisoner. Unless you drive the Fantastic Four from this area, you will never see him again. The Wrecker. Minutes later, in his hidden underground lab known only to Dr. Banner and Rick Jones. There's no way that I can make the Fantastic Four leave this area. Dramatically, the scientist removes his clothes and stands upon a sensitive, awesome device of his own design. It is time for me to again activate the only machine on Earth that can duplicate the incredible gamma rays of my gamma bomb. For although Bruce Banner cannot cope with the Wrecker or the Fantastic Four, there is one who can. And it is time for the Hulk to again walk the Earth. Meanwhile, the sinister Carl Court has also discovered the many underground catacombs beneath the desert testing area, and leads his teenage captive into one directly beneath his own laboratory. Walk straight ahead. I shall take you to a place where no one shall ever find you. You ain't gonna get away with this, Daddy-O. No matter where you take me, the Hulk will find me. I beg to differ, my arrogant friend. I shall handle the Hulk as easily as I shall dispose of the Fantastic Four themselves. We are now directly beneath an old deserted western ghost town. This shall be your home for a long time. Possibly forever. Don't bet on it, Gramps. But others also know of the dark, rambling tunnels, and one of those others is the Hulk. I ought to be under Project 34 pretty soon, and the Fantastic Four are sure to be somewhere around. But they won't be for long. Not after I get through with them. Voices. This is better than I expected. It's them, coming right toward me. I had a hunch there were tunnels under that rocket sled. The ground had a hollow sound under the rails. The Hulk must hide down here while the soldier boys search above. I sure hope we find him soon. I'm just itching to tangle with that overrated creep. I'll fly ahead and see if I can pick up his trail. And then, one of the most dramatic moments in the history of adventure fantasy occurs, as the Incredible Hulk suddenly hurls himself into the open, face to face with the mighty Thing. I'll crush you like a flea. It's him, the Hulk. Having the advantage of surprise, the Hulk gets in the first blow, a thundering left that could fell a bull elephant. But the Thing is merely toppled off balance for a second. Ah! It's like hitting a stone wall. He's stronger than I thought. I'll have to... What's this? Another one of the Fantastic Four. The flaming one. So, we found you at last, huh? Moving with unbelievable speed for one so huge, the Hulk scoops up a small mountain of sand and earth, covering the startled Torch with it, and dousing his flame at the same time. No time to waste. Must beat you fast. Must find Rick. Now to find the last two members of the Fantastic Four, and finish them off. Maybe they've reached the surface by now. First, I'll make sure that the Thing and the Torch stay below for a while. But no matter how densely packed a portion of Earth may be, it can never stop the unbelievably pliable limbs of Mr. Fantastic from finding their way through. The Hulk is just ahead of me. I can hear his thunderous strides. Got you! But even Mr. Fantastic is no match for the Hulk's ponderous strength, as the enraged creature breaks loose of Reed's twisting vine grip and goes on a seemingly mad rampage. Nice digging, Thing. I knew the Hulk couldn't keep you down for long. Look out! He's going to hurl that wooden frame house at us. Don't worry about him, kid. This time he ain't taking me by surprise. They've all gotten free, but I'll stop 'em with this. Guess again, Buster. Those corny stunts don't impress the Thing. Can't save Rick unless I get rid of the Fantastic Four, but they're too powerful to beat at once. Gotta separate 'em. I'll leap into the air and flatten the Thing first, in a power dive. No you don't, brother. This time I've got you. Yeah? Well, watch this. Like a living tornado, the Hulk spins himself around, causing Mr. Fantastic to unwind his body before the irresistible power of the incredible creature. But even as they land, a flaming, flashing, furious figure hurtles towards his mighty foe. Even you can't stop me now, Hulk. But the Hulk has one more power he can use, one that never fails to stop those who do not expect it. Brace yourself for a little surprise, you flaming brat! So mighty are his arms, that when he claps his hands together with full force, it has the effect of a supersonic boom shockwave. Here's a little lullaby from me to you. Ha! That'll keep him out of action for a while. But where's the fourth one? Where's the Thing? Right here, Gruesome. There ain't a sound you can listen to that I can't handle also. Well, well. So the big bad Hulk is throwing things, huh? That ain't gonna help you now. Anyone can fight with his mouth, But when I get my hands on you... And so the two human behemoths meet head-on, as the very earth beneath their feet trembles from the impact. I've been looking forward to this for a long, long time. Now I've got you! Slowly, inexorably, the larger Hulk lifts the raging thing off his feet, as the mind-staggering battle reaches its final climax. But then, at that instant, a strange, atom-powered ray shoots out from the tunnel below. And... Don't move, mister! My pile-driver punch is coming right at you! I'll smash you to the ground like a pancake! Hey! What happened? I didn't even land my last punch. I must be better than I thought I was. Ben, it was some sort of ray. From under the ground. I saw it strike the Hulk. What? You mean someone tried to cheat me out of my victory? Out of the way. I'll take care of him no matter who he is. Holy Hannah! A giant robot! That guy Banner was right. It wasn't the Hulk who was doing the damage. This must be the Wrecker's machine. Correction. This was the Wrecker's machine. The Wrecker must be behind this iron door, but he ain't gonna be there for long. I'd better become invisible and go with you. Carl Court! So you're the Wrecker. Don't worry, Rick. You'll be okay now. It is you who should worry, Thing. This atomic-powered weapon will destroy you completely, now that I have it set to full intensity. Look out! It's the ray gun he hit the Hulk with! Well, he'll never aim that horrible device at another living being. What happened? Buster, what happened ain't nothing to what's gonna happen to you. Don't hurt him, Ben. The General will want him for questioning. Rotten low-down spy. I'd like just 2 minutes alone with him. You know something, Thing? You're a pretty right guy after all. There they are, Reed. We found the robot you smashed, Thing. So we figured... Say, what are you doing with Dr. Court? Doctor? Ha! Meet the Wrecker, kiddies. So, you were the one sabotaging Bruce Banner's city defense ray. I suppose it was easy for you to throw the blame on the Hulk by using that monstrous robot of yours. Sure. Everyone figured nobody but the Hulk could do that much damage. Except in me, of course. But where is the Hulk? Even as Sue speaks, the Incredible Hulk's mighty body recovers from the effects of the spy's ray gun. And can hear him talking. Under my feet. Caught the Wrecker. Rick is safe. With one gigantic leap, the mightiest legs on Earth send the Hulk soaring upward. Still weak from Ray. No reason to hang around. Gotta change back to Bruce Banner. Don't want Thing to find me till I get my full strength back. Wouldn't stand a chance against him now. A few minutes later. No sign of the Hulk. In a way, I'm glad. That means he's recovered from Court's ray gun and left under his own power. Must have gone to change back to Bruce Banner. And before very long... Rick, you're all right. Hi, Bruce. Sure, I'm in the pink. Well, I see you found our saboteur, eh? Yes, General. And Dr. Banner was right. It was Carl Court, not the Hulk. Then what the heck was I fighting the Hulk for? Reed, I'm grateful for your help. Hope we meet again sometime. Under better conditions. So do I, Bruce. I've got a feeling there's a lot we have to talk about. Like you, and Rick, and the Hulk, for instance. Think he suspects Doc? Hard to tell with a brain like Reed Richards. I'm kinda glad he's on our side. Well, guess we'll be shoving off. Not just yet, if you please. There's a little ceremony I'd like to have you attend, in your honor. And for the first time, an honor guard of the nation's top fighting men passes in review at the vital missile base for a group of civilians. But civilians such as the world has never known. Civilians known as the Fantastic Four. The next day, as the Fantastic Car heads for New York, a mighty figure stands alone on a hilltop, watching it with unblinking eyes. They're leaving, but I got a feeling this ain't the last time we'll meet. Will the Hulk meet the Fantastic Four? Only time will tell. But one thing is certain. Next issue, the Fabulous Foursome meet the Red Ghost, one of the most powerful supervillains of all. Reserve your copy now. The end.